Today I want to talk about the perniciousness of self-sabotage. We hear this expression a lot, and many times we're not aware that we're actually self-sabotaging. So what is self-sabotage about? It's ultimately the fear of our own light, the fear of our own greatness. We are terrified. We're terrified to step into our power. And why is it so? Because we all want to have a great life, we all want to succeed, but ultimately we find ourselves getting in our own way. And this comes from our childhood. We were taught in childhood not to be inconvenient, to make ourselves small. Who do you think you are? Stay in your lane. Don't speak out. Don't answer back. All these constant messages coming from the conditioning of our family, the school, the having to be obedient, the having to make oneself smaller, create then this belief and this perception that our greatness is something we're not entitled to. Our light is something that we need to dim. So people behave in this way because of all this childhood conditioning. We learn, and you learn, that your greatness, your intelligence, your bravery can be inconvenient. So we start getting in our own way. These are very deep conditioning. You shouldn't be loud. You shouldn't be too direct. You shouldn't be too in your face. You shouldn't be taking so much space, and so on and on and on. These are some limiting beliefs that someone around us has thrown upon us. So this becomes really obvious when some people try to shed some weight. And both the people around them feel like triggered by the change that is happening for their dear ones and try to stop them, consciously or not, or ourselves. When we're about to step into our greater version of ourselves, into a more powerful version of ourselves, the mind goes to, hey, stop. I don't know this version of you. This is gonna get some negative reaction. This may attract some painful experiences, so stop. And that's when we stop ourselves, and that's when we reach for the cookie, or we don't go for the promotion, and we let the limiting story, that story that was handed to us, take over again, and we reset the internal thermostat to what we knew was expected of us. But this is all something we acquired externally that was thrown on us because of other people's limiting beliefs. So playing big is seen as a risk, is seen as inconvenient, is seen as dangerous. Why? Because the ultimate fear, the most terrifying experience for the mind, is to be rejected by others. Especially when we're children, we need to be part of the tribe. We need to be part of the group, because being ostracized is death. Being kicked out of the tribe represents death. Being rejected by the family, being criticized by the friend, being pushed away by a dear one is very, very threatening. So the mind will have us do anything it can to just merge, to blend in, to stay in the tribe, even if that staying is at our own cost. That's when people become inauthentic. That's when people don't honor their truth, because of the inner need to be part of a tribe, and we adapt to the requests, the expectations, the demand, and those are all conditioning, the shoulds, the musts. They don't belong to our highest self. They don't belong to our true self. So this is what I work on with my client, to relearn to honor yourself, to let your light shine, not to make yourself small to please anyone else. Because fundamentally and ultimately, there is no tribe you can be kicked out of. And many times in life, in order to grow, we need to seek a new tribe. We need to find our tribe, because maybe the tribe we started with is a tribe that doesn't allow us to grow, that doesn't even allow us to be truthful. So many times people have to leave a country, leave a belief, reshape new belief, recreate a new identity. In order to be authentic, you need to drop the persona, that has gone along the path of pleasing someone else's idea, beliefs, conditioning. So come on board, reach out if this is what you want to learn. How to be truth and how to stop self-sabotaging to actualize your the greatest self that is within each of us. I hope this helped.